Today, what I have planned is basically a pretty standard kind of run-of-the-mill mindfulness meditation. So we'll really be spending time with the breath and watching the breath and also noting as other things come up, but staying most primarily with the breath. Mindfulness, defined as kind of non-judgmental present moment awareness or attention, attending to what's arising right now. And it's a concentration practice. It's a focused practice. And throughout, you'll likely notice that your mind will wander, it will drift. And I think this practice is equal parts concentration and attention, and I say sometimes like corralling your attention or gathering your attention. But it's also an opportunity for us to practice being non-judgmental and being compassionate, because with 100,000,000% certainty, your mind is going to wander. And the joy of the practice is that you get to bring it back. You bring it back again and again. And we practice doing this in a way that's almost just matter of fact. Like, hey, you're doing what you do. Look at that. And then you gently invite it to come back. So you could go ahead and allow yourself to find some comfort here. You can do this practice seated or lying down. It can be nice to do your meditations in the same place if it's possible. And if it's not, then sometimes to have a ritual or an object even that can help designate to your mind that it's time to meditate. So for instance, you might use the spray we had or set up like a mini altar in front of you to create the sacred space and let your body mind know that you're shifting. So I invite you to shift. And find the orientation where your body feels most at ease. You could make any adjustments that would allow you to find greater comfort here. And taking note of the morning that you've already had. Has it been busy or quiet? Is your day just starting? Or have you been going for hours? And letting this memory track of the morning begin to meet this moment. Can you feel the supports beneath your body? What sounds do you hear? Each sound a gift, really. welcoming and inviting you into this very moment, right now. Inviting your attention to move perhaps into the heart space, center of the chest. And welcome in your intention. Letting it blossom any amount in the heart space. And kindly, gently, invite your attention to shine on your breath. And the breath might dance a little bit or shimmy under your gaze at first. Change. That's okay. It's said that the Buddha's initial directions were that after having found a place to sit and establishing mindfulness, he said that breathing in, know that you're breathing in. Breathing out, know that you're breathing out. You invite this exploration to be curious and friendly. Where do you feel the breath today? Nostrils, maybe. Perhaps you feel your chest expand, contract. Maybe it's most apparent at your belly, rise and fall of the belly. You don't need to follow the breath through these places. Maybe just pick one. Find the space where you can really feel the breath and be there. And when your mind wanders, kindly and gently bring it back to this space, this sensation of your breath. Breathing in, feel that you are breathing in. Breathing out, feel that you are breathing out. You might find it helpful when the breath comes in to silently say in, and when you exhale, silently say out. Or perhaps you count the breath as we did yesterday. And thoughts will be here, not trying to get rid of thoughts or erase the world. If a thought arises, you might simply note it, thought. An emotion bubbles up, you could name that too, emotion. Sound. And then return to the breath. And if you find that resistance is arising, know that that's okay. You could get curious, see if you can just stay. It's usually 1 or 2 minutes to get over the hump. You note the resistance, feel it, and then return to the breath. And if the body gets antsy or uncomfortable, you can just name that too. Just sensation. Noted discomfort. And then return to the breath. When you find your mind has followed a thought down some trail, you might even smile a little bit to yourself. Like, of course, this is what the mind does. And then really gently guide it back, feeling the breath. What is the temperature of your breath today? Is it different on the inhale and the exhale? Is the breath shallow or deep? If you find yourself in the midst of recounting some epic saga, you just really kindly let yourself know, hey, I can rehash that later or write that list later. Right now, I'm meditating. Right now, I'm returning attention to my breath. No such thing as doing this perfectly. thoughts coming and going, sensations coming and going. Breath coming and going. This is what it feels like to be alive. Notice any sounds that might be in your room. Notice any sensations in the body. And then shift your perspective just slightly. It's almost like taking a step back and notice the noticing. How you are aware of the sounds and sensations. Aware of the breath. And just take a few moments to rest back any amount as this awareness. And call to mind or heart once again your intention. And the internal nod of thanks, of gratitude to yourself for taking this time to practice. It's almost like wrapping yourself in light. And then extending that out any amount of gratitude for those who support you. And gently welcome and invite your breath to deepen. You feel the intention at your center and make a conscious choice to move into the rest of your day, coming into alignment with that intention again and again and again. And thank you each for your practice. Namaste. Have a nice day and afternoon, and I'll see you all tomorrow.